Hello everyone and welcome back to my little book nook. I'm not actually in my little book nook because the sun was shining weird and it made my face look a bit weird and shadowy. So I moved over slightly so now the sun is hitting me directly in the face and the lighting looks way better. So that's why everything looks a little bit different. That is where my gecko lives. There's Tofu. So today I am going to be letting my cat, Frodo, pick my book. So all over TikTok I see videos of people letting their pets, either their cat or their dog, maybe even their bunny, pick their something. I always see videos of my dog picks what I'm having for dinner. My dog picks where we go for a walk. My cat picks the name of her next baby. Those kinds of videos. And I like that idea. So I'm stealing that. My cat, maybe even both of them, depends if Haku wants to play. But Frodo at least is going to be helping me pick my next read. Because currently I am in between books. Are you... You're such a weirdo. Okay, so now we're in another part of the little book nook. Anyway, so the plan is Frodo is going to pick my next read. His ass is over there. So what I'm going to do, I have 3 genres that he is going to pick from. I'm going to put those on a little annotation sticker. And I'm cheating a bit because I am deciding what genre it's going to be. But I need to be kind to myself because otherwise I will never read it. So I'm going to choose for fantasy. I'm going to pick romance. And I'm going to pick mystery. I'm going to go for mystery, I think. Can you not? So I'm going to write those on a little sticker. Got my little fantasy. There. Romance. Got that right here. And I'm going for mystery. Got mystery. So I'm going to fold those. And then I'm going to stick them on the back of a bottle cap. Folding and sticking them on the back of a bottle cap. Now this isn't going to be foolproof because I know which ones I put under which bottle cap and they're not the same bottle caps. But that doesn't really matter because I'm not the one picking them out. Frodo is going to be the one picking them and playing with them. So I am not really going to do anything with it. I've got my 3 genres. I have fantasy, I have romance, and I have mystery. And I have placed the little stickers on the inside of a bottle cap. And I'm going to place those on the ground. So Frodo can pick which genre I am going to read. Frodo likes bottle caps, so he's just gonna play with a bottle cap. Whichever genre is in that bottle cap is the genre I am going to be reading. So when I know the genre, I can start looking for books that I want to read. But first I'm going to have to let Frodo play with them. the sun is gone. So it's a bit darker. But you can at least see me well now. But I am going to have to find a mystery. Mysteries aren't my preferred genre, but I purposely put them in there. So I could hopefully maybe read something out of my comfort zone. So I'm gonna have to find a mystery book. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab my iPad. I usually have a case, but I took it off because I wanted to read without the case, because the case makes it feel a bit more bulky. So I just haven't put the case back on. But I'm going to grab my iPad and I'm going to find a mystery. I don't have mystery on my shelves. I never ever read mystery. So I think I want to find an audiobook, because that way I can do some other things. And an audiobook, I'm quite quick through those. So hopefully I can find a mystery audiobook and I can either do a jigsaw, or I have a Lego set I have yet to build. I want to pick up drawing again so I can do a few things while listening to the audiobook. So I'm gonna try and find an audiobook. So that's what I'm gonna do. Harry Potter is under the mystery tag. How is that mystery? Is Truly Devious Truly Devious is a mystery. I can do that. That's a short one too. I can have that done in 2 days. I'm gonna go with that. So Truly Devious. That's one. Truly. Truly is Truly Devious. Okay? Okay, next mystery book. Death on the Nile. I could do that. An Agatha Christie. I've never read an Agatha Christie before. I could do that. I'm gonna just give that the tag Death, because it's fitting. There's so many Agatha Christies on here. One more mystery, Goose. One more mystery. Woo! That scared me. Okay, that could be it. A Flicker in the Dark. That could be my last one. So I'd have Truly Devious, Death on the Nile, and A Flicker in the Dark as my picks. Well, Frodo has to pick, but... So I have Flicker Dark. Well, my options are Truly Devious, Death on the Nile, and A Flicker in the Dark. I'm just going to have to ask Frodo to help me. Hopefully he does it. Okay, so that took a lot longer. They didn't want to work with me. Even though there were treats on the bottle caps, they did not want to pick one. But they picked one. They picked the white bottle cap. And it is Death on the Nile. I am supposed to read Death on the Nile by Agatha Christie, which is going to be my first ever Agatha Christie, which is kind of exciting. Slagatha, I'm coming for you, just so you know. Yes, you picked. Well done. It took you a while. But yeah, I am going to download the ebook, not the ebook, the audiobook for Death on the Nile. Oh, it's a shorty. She's a shorty. Okay, so I'm going to save this to bookshelf. This is the book I'm going to read. Death on the Nile. I'm going to listen to that while I make food, because I haven't eaten yet, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do next. Okay, so I am a little over an hour in, and thus far no death yet. They're on the Nile. There's just no death yet. There has been talking about death. Hasn't been anything yet. So I'm curious to see when that's going to happen. I'm also curious to see who is going to die. I think it might be Lynette. I don't really like Lynette, so I wouldn't mind. She's annoying. One thing I don't like is there is a lot of fat phobia, and Agatha Christie is a bit of a hater against anyone that isn't pretty and perfect, which makes no sense because everyone is pretty. Even if they're not pretty, they're pretty. Fuck off. So that's one thing that I don't really like about it. As of now, it's fat phobic. And it's a bit racist. There's some things that I'm like, not sure if I like that. So, Agatha Christie is, you can definitely tell it's an older book. You can definitely tell it's not from recent years, because the fat phobia, the racism, hi Goosey, the racism, everything in there, it's very old. So that's one thing I don't like about it. But I'm enjoying it despite that. It's an easy listen. Yeah, it's an easy read. I might pick up my drawing pad and draw something. I'm not sure what yet. I'm not that good at drawing. I like to have an example I can draw from. So I might just look up something cute and draw that while listening to my audiobook. Gavin is going live in a bit, so I'm going to watch that. He's going to do a movie night. Not sure what movie. I'm either going to watch a movie or I'm going to just read and draw. But I'll see. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Good morning. It is pretty late in the morning already. I woke up a little bit later than I was hoping I would. I've been struggling with sleep ever since I was young. So I've been trying to reset my sleeping schedule, and I went to bed late last night and I woke up later this morning because of that, which is, I know that's my own fault, but it kind of sucks because I made the deal with myself to wake up and be out of bed at 9:30, and I woke up and got out of bed at 10:15. So I woke up a bit later, but I got my coffee. I made myself a little breakfast. I'm going to listen to my audiobook in a bit. I didn't do anything actually yesterday. I said I was going to listen to an audiobook and draw. I didn't do that. I was watching Gavin's sprints. He was doing a movie night, but I used them as sprints. Well, I didn't really use them. One sprint I just laid in bed and stared at the wall. But I didn't really do much last night. So I want to do something today. But I'm also going to go downstairs. My sister lives in the same building as I do. She just lives 2 floors down. And my mom is there and my other sister is going to come. So I'm going to go downstairs later today to celebrate Easter. So I want to do something now. I don't know how late she expects me to be there, but I can just put on some shoes and run downstairs and be there in 2 minutes. So that's cool. But I want to do something, not sure yet what. Might be jigsaw. I really felt like drawing yesterday. I'm not feeling as strongly about drawing today, so I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I think I'm gonna start my jigsaw, because I've been wanting to do that lately. So I'm going to drink my coffee with my cute little Herbert mug. Look at him! That's so cute. With a little sharky. That's adorable. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I'm gonna drink my coffee, and I'm gonna do something while listening to my audiobook. Apologies, by the way, for the noise. I live very close by a church, and it is not only Sunday, but it's also Easter. So it's going hard. It does this every Sunday. It goes for about 20 minutes, which is very annoying, because if you're asleep, you will wake up. Like, I can look at the church when I'm standing in my bedroom. or standing on my balcony. I can look at the church. I can see the church. So I live that close. And hearing this for 20 minutes is not the best thing in my life. It's not the greatest, but anyways. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I will check in later. So I'm about 3 hours in. Will you please be careful? I have a hot cup of tea there. Thank you. I'm about 3 hours in. I have an hour and a half left. And I'm enjoying it so far. The murder has happened as of now. It was Lynette. She did get killed. Bye, girly. But yeah, I am enjoying it. I'm not sure who it could be, who the murderer is. I'm not really thinking about, oh, it could be him, it could be her. I'm just very much following the story and seeing where it goes. I'm not a cop. I'm not a policeman. I'm not interested in solving the crime for them. They can do that. I'll just listen to it. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't have many other thoughts as of now. I have an hour and a half left. I did start a little craft project. I am making this little enchanted forest, which is very cute. It is very tedious work. I have like these little doors and windows that I have to cut out. And then I have to stick them on a little thingy. So it is tedious work, but it is fun as of now. There were supposed to be lights in there, but they didn't come with batteries, and I don't have those kinds of batteries. But also, it hasn't got any written instructions. And I'm supposed to just follow the little images. I am not a technician. I have no idea how to work lights. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna put it together and leave it without the lights. It'll look cute either way, with or without lights. So I'm working on that. Got myself a big cup of tea that I'm enjoying. So yeah, that's how far I am right now. And I'm going back to listening before my sister texts me. My other sister has arrived, so I have to go downstairs. Maybe I'll get another half hour in. Maybe. Who knows? Good morning. It is another morning. I didn't film much yesterday because my family came over to my sister's, so I went there too. And I didn't film any of that. We celebrated Easter. We had dinner together and it was quite fun. And in the evening I had True Crime and Wine Night with Gavin, and we watched the new docu-series on Nickelodeon, which was kind of heavy, so I didn't listen to any of my book after that. We're supposed to only watch 2 episodes. We ended up watching all 4 of them. I would have listened to my book after the 2nd episode, because then I'd have a little more time to finish my book, because he started at 8:30 for me. He's an hour behind in time. So he started at 8:30, and watching 2 episodes would have pushed us a little over 10:30. So that would have left me with enough time to finish the last hour of my audiobook. But because we watched the entire 4 episodes, I went to bed pretty late again. So I didn't really listen to it last night. I listened to like 20 minutes while I was getting ready for bed. So I have 30 minutes left now, 32 minutes left, that I'm going to finish today, which is April 1st. But I'm going to finish the book today, and I'm going to sneak it into March still. I'm going to pretend it belongs in March, because I'm not gonna say that a book that I read for 30 minutes in April, that belongs to April. I read majority of it in March, so it belongs in March. But I'm gonna finish the last 30 minutes. I'm enjoying the book. 2 more people have been killed, and I still don't know who it is. I'm still not really looking for who it is. I'm just following the story. I don't really care about looking for who it is. I don't really care about following the leads, and I'll let I'll let the professionals do that. I'll just watch from the sidelines. But yeah, I'm enjoying the book, and I'm going to be finishing it today. We're gonna pretend it's still March. But first I'm going to drink my coffee, eat my breakfast, and finish Jan's vlog. I also saw Charlotte posted a new video today, so I'm gonna watch that too. Then I might listen to my audiobook, and I need to film my March wrap up today and edit it today. My friends are coming over tomorrow night with their baby, and they're staying. So I need to have my wrap up finished and scheduled for Wednesday before they arrive, because they don't know I do YouTube yet. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. First I'm gonna drink my coffee in this incredibly cute mug. I have an obsession with mugs. I love mugs. I don't have space for more mugs, but I really love mugs. This one is really cute. It's a new one. I found it at the store. It's really, really cute, and I love it. I'm gonna finish my coffee. Well, I didn't even start my coffee yet. I only have it, but I didn't start it yet. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get you guys one more update at the end of my thoughts on the book and whether I liked it or not, but I'm gonna have to finish the book first for that. So I just finished Death on the Nile, and I enjoyed it. The ending was a surprise. I did not expect that. I also did not expect that many people to die. I always thought that Agatha Christie books always had like one death, and that was it. But in the end, 5 people died, including the murderer. So that was surprising. I really did enjoy that. I really enjoyed the story overall. I wasn't that interested. I wasn't like, who did it? Oh my god, who did it? Hi, Goosey. But I really did enjoy it. And yeah, it's a good story. It wasn't my favorite. I give 3.5 stars. It wasn't my absolute favorite, but that might just be because I don't really read mystery books. That isn't really my genre. Other than that, I did enjoy it. I'm really surprised by how the ending went. Mysteries, thrillers, horror, it's not really my genre. And it's very much out of my comfort zone. And the only actual thriller book that I've actually read was, this year at least, was Dead of Winter. And I enjoyed that, but mainly because I knew exactly who the murderer was, like at chapter 5. And I really liked finding out that I was right. I just like to be right. But it was so glaringly obvious who the murderer was in Dead of Winter that I just really enjoyed it, because I was like, nope, you're wrong. It's this person, it's not that person, it's not who you think it is. You're wrong. And the times where it made me doubt myself, it was really like, I could be wrong. I still don't think I'm wrong. I still think I'm right. But I could be wrong. And I really like that feeling of I could be wrong, but I could also be right. You know? So that's what I really enjoyed about that. I didn't really have that with Agatha Christie. I did enjoy Agatha Christie's book, but I think that the only reason I didn't have that feeling, that enjoyment, the same enjoyment that I did with Dead of Winter, was because Agatha Christie is really talented in writing flawed characters. Like every character in her book is something's wrong with them. They're mean, they're liars, they're thieves, kleptomaniacs. Something's wrong with everyone. And it makes me trust no one. And so I'm not really going to try and figure out who the murderer is, because it could be anyone. She writes the characters in a way that everyone could be the murderer. And I really just wasn't that inclined to put everyone under a microscope and stare at them intently to the point where I could figure out their exact character and to see if they could be the murderer, because they all could be. And I simply don't have time. I don't have time to put everyone under a microscope. So I did enjoy the book. I wasn't as connected with it because everyone could be the murderer. But that could just be my way of experiencing these kinds of books, because I don't really read it a lot. And I never pick up a book like this from either the bookstore or on my e-reader or as an audiobook. I never really read any of these books. I don't know if I'm going to pick up another Agatha Christie, because I do not like the way she is hateful to anyone. Like, it's not much, but there are fatphobic comments, or there are racist comments. I also don't really like, and I know that this is because it's an older book and they used these kinds of words way back when. Like, I'm not that old, I'm only 22. So way back when they used these kinds of words, but I don't really enjoy listening to something being described as gay. I don't even know what you mean. In my head, a description of gay is someone loving someone of the same gender. That's gay to me. Not scared of something, or I don't know, or being queer, or I don't know. It wasn't the way we use those kinds of words nowadays, and that made me really annoyed, sort of, because I'm used to them being used this way, the way we use it now, and I don't associate bad feelings with being gay. I just associate being gay with a boy loving a boy. Like, that is gay. Gay isn't feeling afraid of something, or feeling hateful to something, or anything. So I don't really like books that use those kinds of words for different meanings. But that could just be because I'm young. And Agatha Christie is quite old. But that is just me. That's just my opinion. Not sure if I'm going to read another Agatha Christie. So, Slagatha Christie, I am not coming for your job. You can keep it. I will just gladly look at what you're doing. And that will be that. So, with that wraps up this video. I don't have anything else to say. Unfortunately, this video didn't turn out exactly the way I planned it to, because my cats never cooperate with me. And they didn't want to play with my bottle caps. So, can you come and say goodbye? But anyway, here is my baby. You helped me pick the book I read. Good job. You did so well. He's my baby. He did so well. At least he didn't pick a book I hated. So that's a good job. You did such a good job. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my stupid idea of letting my cat pick my next read. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.